This is our brief overview of shortcodes, and shortcodes are a simple way of adding content and layout to your page without knowing very much about the underlying code. And you can see on this page we have two shortcodes. Shortcodes, you can distinguish them normally by having an opening tag and a corresponding closing tag. An opening tag and a corresponding closing tag. And within those tags you would typically have some content. There's the second content. Now these two tags provide a layout of 2 columns wide. Let's just preview what we've done there. You can see here's the first column provided by the first shortcode. Here's the second column produced by the second shortcode. So if we close that preview, and we add shortcodes by using this Insert Shortcode button. If we click on Insert Shortcode, we get a drop down which shows us all the different shortcodes available, and for example we can set up to multiple columns as we've just demonstrated. There's testimonials, information boxes, frequently asked questions, there's quotes, dial buttons, service boxes, colour boxes, and towards the bottom of the drop down there's some more advanced options, including the addition of a YouTube video. So if we wish to select a shortcode, we would just click on the drop down and we would look for the block quote. It gives us a couple of different styles, and in this area we want to put our content. We can change this later, but this is just a starting point. I'm going to grab some content from a Word document that I've already got, and I'm going to paste it into that block. If we're not quite sure what the shortcode does, we can click on the demo option and we can see there's a block quote with the 2 quote marks. We're going to insert that onto the page, and we can immediately see we have the opening shortcode tag and the closing shortcode tag, and inside the shortcode between the tags we have the content I just pasted in. So you see that we don't really need to know very much about how to style this. It will already become italics and it would have the quotes around the text. We didn't need to do that work. We've just generated the shortcode. So let's preview those changes. So now we have our 2 columns as before, and we have this block quote with the nice quote marks around the edges and in an italic text. So if we close that preview, we can see that's a fairly easy way to add a styled block quote to your page. So maybe just as a final example, we would like to add a button below the block quote. We would click at the end of the block quote shortcode tag, hit the enter button. We're now on a new line, and we would click on Insert Shortcode, and we would select Style Button, and we can select the colour of our button, maybe slightly darker blue, and we say OK, and we can change our text for the button in this area, and we would decide where we want to link, and we would insert. We get a new shortcode, which if we preview that, gives us a nicely formatted button that would link to one of our other pages. And that's Shortcodes.